Hello there, welcome back. This is just a very quick video to show you what's going on in there. That is like a tumbling compost maker thing that I bought beginning of 2021. I think I put the first stuff in it, maybe it's March, and I've been adding to it for another couple of months. Lately, it really seems to have kicked into gear, and all of the oak leaves and rotten bits of oak branches and just various cuttings off the garden and everything have been processed in there very, very fast. And I think the compost is possibly about ready, but you'll be able to tell if it's ready better than me. This is my first year with one of these things, so let's take a look inside. So I've been giving this thing a turn once or twice a week just when I've been walking around the garden. As you can hear, it's turning it nicely. Let's get into it. It's getting there. Yeah, you can see we've still got some bits of branches. Those ones weren't as rotten as the other bits that I put in. And there's one of the bigger rotten branches. You see that's breaking down pretty well. There you go, have a close look at that. It's getting there, isn't it? Still bits of branches in there, but they're very soft. I could probably use that as compost now, and it would be ridiculously high in nutrients. I think if I didn't have all these little sticks in, it would be quite fine compost by now. But I wanted these in here just for all the mycelium to get into the soil where I was going to plant vegetables. The idea is to use this where the vegetables are. And there's a good amount of worms in here as well. There we go. So there's the results after about 5 months. The stuff that I put in here admittedly isn't really that conducive to making good compost, at least not this quickly. But I wanted a lot of mycelium from all of the rotten bits of oak and all the leaves and everything to get into the soil where I'm going to be planting vegetables. I want all the nutrients that's in those beds to be traversed all around and shared out, and that's hopefully what this compost is going to do for me. Now this is supposedly a 190 litre barrel, but obviously because the compost has to move around in there, it's never going to produce 190 litres of compost. I would say it's probably nearer 160 litres maybe, and as this breaks down more it'll get less and less and less, but that certainly won't be any less useful for the garden. If anything, it'll be more concentrated, so I won't have to put as much in to get the good results from it, hopefully. Well, I find this quite easy to turn, but I know a lot of people don't find it very easy to turn just because of the weight. But as you can see, I'm just doing that with my weak arm, and it's not too difficult. Now later in the year I am going to make a proper multi-bay composting system in the far end of the garden. Probably it's just out of breeze blocks or something that's going to be like a permanent job. But for the meantime, for producing small amounts of pretty good compost, I'm very pleased with this thing. And if you've ever wondered if these are any good, well, I've found it to work pretty well for me, even though the stuff I put in wasn't really ideal. So if you're interested in them, just check out the links in the video description if you're watching this on YouTube. I think I may have bought mine on eBay, but they're available on Amazon. I think they're the same price between the two sites. They might be available other places as well, but they're the links I'll put downstairs. Thanks for watching. See you next time.